This is Caravan Salon 2019. This is the hobby range for 2020. This is the hobby Vantana. I was in this hall a couple of days ago. I published a hobby range for 2020. Somebody wrote a comment below, said, "Pity you didn't film the fridge," because I couldn't get in. There was a pile of people. This is the advantage of having a card like I. It allows me to stay in the halls after everybody's gone home. If you see the sign up there, it says the Vantana Premium with patented slimline fridge. And so I mentioned this patented slimline fridge, so that's the reason that this Vantana 65 2020 version is today being filmed. It costs €53,500 and it kicks off at 50,700, so it's got about what, 3,000, less than 3,000 worth of extras. The most expensive of which is the black paint on the outside. So let's have a look at one of the other two features which is advertised, XPS, which is for a form of insulation. And it says here, heat hybrid, Truma Combi E heating system. This is electricity and gas. And so it makes sense to go over onto electric. There are those who say that the electric heating is not as good as the gas heating. That is what I have heard. I haven't tried the two together. I don't know, but there is a good argument actually, if it's really hot outside and you're on a campsite and there's stacks of people on the same campsite as you are, to put your fridge onto gas, because the electricity may not be coming in at 230, but it may be coming somewhat less, and your fridge will have a somewhat weaker performance as a result of that. I mean, the fridge is still going to work if the it's not on 230, it's a bit less, within reason. I mean, don't try plug it into 12 volt supply, because it mightn't work at all. Well, if it did, that would be a miracle. Anyway, so you've been told. Now, Thetford has introduced, I don't know if it's available yet, but if it's just a prototype or it is actually now available, but it has a fridge which will work on power between 205 and 250, I think it is. So if it overcharge or undercharge, it still gives the same performance. But I believe it's the only one. I believe, I might be wrong. I'm just repeating what Thetford says. So, you know, I studied linguistics at university. I didn't study fridges. Right, but on the subject of studying fridges, here we have one. Ich bin der 90 Liter Slimline Kühlschrank. Okay, so I am the 90 litre slimline fridge. Got that? There you go. There's the 90 slimline fridge. And it comes out there, so no. Right, so this was introduced in 2016, and I thought, I mean, Dometic maker, I thought that someone got this idea, I don't know who told me this, it's probably the dog, but that Dometic gave Hobby a 2-year exclusivity on it, and it seems as though it's now, well, it's 2020, it's not 2020 yet, but I mean it'll probably be about 2023 by the time you see this film, but it's 2019 now, because I would have thought that for the 2020 season, because that would have been just in 2015, it was, we saw it in 2016, I would have thought that the period was now up. Anyway, maybe it isn't, maybe they said we want more time. You know, if you're negotiating, then you can say things like that, and maybe that's what happened. Okay, but no one else is using it, as far as I'm aware, because I have said a couple of times in the last week, oh, no one else is doing this, and it turns out that other people aren't doing whatever it was I was talking about. well, for a van conversion, that's a pretty big fridge. What do you call these things? Washrooms. Can't stand these things, huh? They stick to your body when you're in the shower. I'd do without. I think the only point of having in a van is to stop the water splashing on the toilet and the sink and things. And everything in there is waterproof. It looks like wood, and it looks as though it isn't waterproof, but I think it is. Hobby is based in northern Germany. They had a press open day, and I complained that they didn't invite me. Anyway, I don't understand them not wanting to invite me. I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I want to mention this. Look at that. You've got these things here, which are useful, or maybe not in that position. But there's my, not mine, it's the same, my friends at Keyboard, that Southern near Gunsberg, make these things. It's a great spotter kit that. It holds all sorts of things, not just magazines. I've got a pair of like slippers on, which I never wear in my van. But I tried even putting in my stoneware that I cook with in that. It did break, but it broke off the wall. That is to say, the wall on my van wasn't strong enough to hold it. But what was strong enough to hold the thing there didn't break. The company that manufactures these things manufactures office seats, and then from that they got into the motorhome market, the RV market, the leisure market, whatever. So I think those things are really very, very good. You know, when I become a big van manufacturer, I'll have them things in all my vans. Won't be able to have that fridge, that's the problem. Right, so let's have a walk around. This Vantana. So anyway, we got to see the fridge. Whoever wanted to see the fridge. Isn't this a good time to be here? This is the Friday night. This is the second Friday of the event. The first Friday is for professionals only. Well, allegedly, because they let me in. And second Friday, the public's been kicked out. The public has to leave at 6 o'clock, and I've got this pass let me stay in until I get kicked out. And I think I'm supposed to be kicked out at 6:30 or something. But anyway, if I left at 6:30, wouldn't have any videos from me. So there. But you know, it's really difficult to sort of film things when there's people jumping around all over the place, and you sort of stand there like this, right? And then somebody goes. You're prepared, and you make mistakes the first 3 or 4 times or something. Then you have to start again. Then you're ready. You move in. Then somebody gets in front of you. Okay, do you want to see any of the vans or not? You do? Or do you want another film, or do you want to see in this film? Yeah, but I can't really sort of too long in this film. Okay, we'll have a quick look then. Optima on tour. On tour. I have actually filmed the entire range of Hobby in the past. Admittedly, it mightn't have been the 2020 version, but quite honest, I can't see the difference. Okay then, I think I'll leave it there. The Hobby Vantana Premium. Ooh! Somebody wrote to me about a van which is called the Full Complete. Now I see what this person was talking about. It's this. There you go. Voll ausgestattet. Serienmäßig reisefertig. All inclusive, the whole whack. You get everything. The full range of options are there. Hobby complete. Oh, so that's what it means by premium. Oh, so he'll be happy. I've forgotten to use the name, which was in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. So anyway, so I've done that for him. He shall be happy. So anyway, that's me in Dusseldorf on today, Friday the 5th, I think it is, 5th of September, 2019, signing out.